The Stony Brook Seawolves opened the 2011 season at the Sun Bowl in El Paso, Texas against the UTEP Miners. It was the first ever game for Stony Brook football in the state of Texas, and it would be a classic. Before a crowd of over 28,000 people, the Seawolves, led by head coach Chuck Priori, took the field, and they were ready to go from the outset. First quarter action, senior quarterback Michael Coulter in the shotgun. Going to look to his left and finds junior receiver Jordan Gush for 14 yards and a first down. Next play, Coulter going to hand off to junior Miguel Maisonette, who gashes the UTEP defense for 12 more yards up the middle and another Seawolves first down. Later on in the quarter, Stony Brook on the move when senior Brock Jakulski breaks loose down the left sideline, and nobody's going to catch him 34 yards for the touchdown to quiet the crowd and put Stony Brook ahead 7-0. The Seawolves defense also rose to the occasion as they would all night long, holding UTEP to just 36 yards of total offense in the first quarter as Stony Brook outgained the Miners by 144 yards in the opening quarter. We pick up the action now in the second quarter with Stony Brook ahead 7-3. UTEP looking for the big play as quarterback Nick Lamiason avoids the pressure and throws deep down the middle, but his pass is picked off by senior cornerback Donald Porter at the Stony Brook 38-yard line. On the very next play from scrimmage, Maisonette going back to work again, scrambles around the edge for another big gain, this time 24 yards all the way down to the UTEP 38. Next play, Coulter, play action, gonna find junior Brett Arce for 32 yards down to the 6, and that would eventually set up this 19-yard field goal from junior Wesley Skippington to give Stony Brook a 10-3 edge that they would take into the locker room at the break. Moving now to the third quarter, score tied at 10. Stony Brook looking to answer as Coulter hits Jakulski for 7 yards. Later in the drive, Coulter to senior Matt Brevy picks up 12 and a first down to the UTEP 41. And then Coulter to Gush to the UTEP 3. 2 plays later, junior Kyle Essington up the middle for the touchdown to put the Seawolves back in front 17-10. Heading now to the fourth, Stony Brook clinging to a 24-17 lead with UTEP knocking on the door. Pressure is going to come from the edge and force Lamiason to rush his throw, and it gets picked off in the end zone by guess who? Porter, his second interception of the game. UTEP would not go away. On the ensuing drive, Miners on the move again when Lamiason rolls out and hits Vernon Frazier, makes a couple defenders miss, but coughs up the ball at the 1-yard line, and it's going to be recovered in the end zone for a touchback by junior Dominic Reyes. The Miners would tie it at 24 on their next drive and threaten to win the game in the closing seconds when kicker Dakota Warren attempts this 61-yard field goal, but it misses wide left, so the teams would head into overtime at the Sun Bowl. Stony Brook would win the coin toss and elect to go on defense first. On the opening play in overtime, Lamiason looks over the middle and finds Donovan Kemp for a 25-yard touchdown strike to give UTEP its first lead of the game. Seawolves looking to answer right back when Coulter drops back, floats it toward the left corner for Jakulski, but it's picked off by UTEP at the 4-yard line to seal the victory for the Miners, who escape the Sun Bowl with a 31-24 victory.